Okay, so Fortnite Battle Royale is a game that got pretty popular recently, and I wanted to see what all the fuss is about. So here we are, making this video. Booyah. On its face, it just looks like a cartoon-style PUBG game, but when you start digging a little bit further into it, you realize that it's just a bush simulator. Because that is literally all you have to do to make it anywhere near the top 10. Just sit in a bush. And if you're one of the people who's all, oh, that's not a very good tactic at all. You gotta be a beast to win this game and go kill everybody. Ah. Hey man, if it's not a good tactic, then why did the developers of the game add in a bush that you can loot from a golden chest? Check it out. Speaking of a jackpot.
Now all I need is a decent gun.
Oh,
oh, heads up.
That's me, that's me. That was my box and you stole it.
There's a bush.
I don't want no bush, I want my box that you stole.
There was nothing up there, I left everything up there.
No, I heard the of the box. That was all.
Yeah, there was a box. That's all that came out. It was a bush, and I took the bush. You didn't want it.
The bush? Like, is it actually a bush?
Yeah, it's legit a bush.
Why the do you want a bush?
Why? I'll show you.
Oh, you can just like place it and hide it.
Yeah, you become a bush.
No. Okay.
Let's watch.
Well, I didn't know that happened. You become the bush. But there is a very big downside to this tactic. You're at a huge loot disadvantage if you get in a bush too early on in the game, which is why I highly suggest you get the good first. So let's say you just jumped out of the bus with the really festive fat Santa Claus mounted on top for the holiday season, and you're aiming for a really popular location. No. Bad. Instead, aim for a smaller location that's most likely to have decent loot, and once you get there, you— Whoa! There are two people going for the exact same place. How am I supposed to deal with that? Just hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm getting to that. Shut the up, Steven. Okay. Land close to the structure that the other people are now hogging, and either find a gun outside or on the first floor of that building, and literally just sit there and wait for Thing 1 and Thing 2 to completely destroy each other for the golden loot. Well, that was a great start. And once all's said and done, just sweep up whatever's left and bingo, you have all the loot. Much easier to do when you're playing with friends though. Just be sure to coordinate where you're landing so you can be there for each other when one of you happens to get in a pickaxe battle.
I really am in a pickaxe battle.
You are?
Oh yeah! Yeah! Get slapped, my dude.
Otherwise, you're gonna die way more than you should.
He's dead. Oh. Oh shit, there's just too many of them.
Once you think you've gotten all the loot that you need to survive, just sit your in a bush and don't move and don't make a sound, and you're guaranteed to make it to the top 10, no problem. But that's just boring. And since we're talking about being really quiet, I wouldn't recommend dancing in the middle of the open. That's loud, man. That's really loud.
I lost half my health in a pickaxe battle.
Sorry, that's funny.
I don't know how I took all of his health. He only took like 40 of mine. So, I can put that on my resume. Good at pickaxe battles.
You see anyone down there?
Not that I can see.
I don't see a whole lot. The f are you?
I say we should be a little bit louder, Nate.
That was so loud. And if you don't feel like taking it very seriously or strategizing everything with your team and just sweating the absolute crap out of the game, if you just want to land and have some fun, collect as many resources as you can and try to get creative with the way that you build things, because that is just fun. I cannot believe that no one shot me yet. This is awesome. It looks so stupid. No! No! I don't care. I don't care. That's a win in my book. And that right there is pretty much Bush Simulator in a nutshell. With all that being said, thank you everybody so much for watching, and here's the play of the week.